All right, everyone. Welcome to a Cartridge and Quest. And if you're wondering if this is a spot for you, let's say you're an elder emo. Let's say you gamed
Elder millennial.
elder millennial. That'll work too. Let's say you gamed your way through the 80s and 90s, 2000s, whatever. You know what I mean?
All of it.
We are older gamers. Sometimes we cough a little too hard. You throw your back out, something crazy like that.
Wake up after you sleep and something hurts, and you don't know if you hurt yourself last night or while you were sleeping.
Your life is all about pain at this point.
Yeah,
Like you get like 6 good days a year maybe, and you just got to look forward to those.
like the worst part is when your good knee starts hurting.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's bad.
So that's why we're here. We're here because we are gamers. We like to have fun. We talk about life. We talk about kids. Talk about everything.
Our kids, not just kids.
Yeah.
Our kids.
We can generalize them, I feel, though, to some degree, but we'll get into all that. So this is a safe spot for you. This is a spot to, just hash about life and what you're going through.
Absolutely.
And we're going to bring some cool people along. We're going to have some fun. We have some awesome guests. The Super Bowl's about to happen, so we are amped for that. Not as amped as we could be because we are Cowboys fans.
Unfortunately.
So that's kind of a curse for us. But, we are in Kansas, so this area, they're about their Chiefs.
And because we're Cowboys fans, the Eagles have to lose. Like,
yeah,
that just
absolutely.
has to happen, right? So the Chiefs got to win by default.
I've never understood that. Some people are like, okay, if they beat us, I want them to win because at least we can
No
say that. Yeah,
way.
no, especially if they're in your
hate
division.
the Eagles
like,
so bad.
ooh.
So I guess if you're an Eagles fan, maybe this isn't the place for you.
Maybe not, but
maybe we can work it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. And that's the thing. I'm very open to that. You know what I mean? I feel like if I go to Philly though, it's not.
Oh, they're not gonna. No,
you know
no
what
way.
I mean? I could sit with an Eagles fan, in Dallas or Arlington and
have
a conversation, have a good time.
We've been to games together, and we have fun with the opposing team. I don't think those guys would have fun with us.
No, not at all. I would not go to Philly ever, and that's just because I hear they have the worst fan base in the world, and I've seen too much craziness. But people hate the Cowboys, so whatever. What do you?
If I did, I would probably wear green because I don't think I'd want them to know that I wasn't from there.
Wearing your Dallas Stars jersey just to kind of be about it,
kind of be okay. Like at least I have a D on my chest. Oh, that's probably not. Shouldn't say that.
Better your chest than
yeah.
So with the Super Bowl coming up, one of my good friends, I got to go hang out and do this cooking event a few years ago. I was with Spencer Ware. I met some dude I didn't even know who he was, Derek Johnson, I think. He's a big linebacker guy, and I remember going out and meeting him and going back to the kitchen and being like, yeah, I just met this Derek Johnson guy, and everybody's like, you got to be kidding me right now, like my wife and the guys from Casey Cattle Company. Yeah, it was a crazy time, but in that time, I also got to hang out with like Christian Okoye and Dante Hall. Like we all went to a club together, and that was the weirdest thing ever because I've never been to a club. My wife's never been to a club, so very awkward experience. But I became friends with Dante, and through that, I started doing some charity work with him, things like that. And then I was like, hey, I'm doing this podcast. You should come on and talk about gaming and stuff because I know he's an avid gamer. So with that being said, let's bring on Dante.
Here he comes. We are with a man from Lufkin, Texas, a Lufkin Panther, a Texas A&M Aggie, a Kansas City Chief, a St. Louis Ram, a two-time Pro Bowler, member of the 2000s All-Decade team.
All-Decade.
The human joystick, Dante Hall, is in the house.
There you go.
What is up, man?
So I was born in Lufkin, raised in Houston. So
did you go to Lufkin High School?
No,
the internet will steer you wrong every time, bro.
Clear that up. So I was born in Lufkin, but I moved to Houston when I was in 4th grade. So I finished elementary in Houston, middle school in Houston, high school in Houston. Houston is where I'm from. Okay. Lufkin is where I was born.
Shout out to Lufkin, though, man.
Lufkin. What high school did you go to?
I went to Nimitz High School in Aldine District. We played against Eisenhower. Cougars. The Nimitz Cougars.
Close.
Close enough. We're still in the cat.
Yo, Lufkin, I guess you could say, put me out. Des Bryant.
Really?
Dude, throw it right there. Throw it up.
Yep,
okay.
Yep.
Here's the thing, though. Have you ever? I've been wondering this. Have you ever talked to Des about that? You're like, hey, man, I was kind of doing the X thing first, like, and now you're
not at all. Because the first time I saw him do it, shortly after that, obviously it blew up.
Yeah.
And there's an interview with he and Keyshawn Johnson.
Okay.
And he gave pretty much all the love, all the glory to me being the originator.
There it is.
So I always respected him from that. And I think it's because he knew I was from Lufkin. So I was one of his favorite players.
That's
and
awesome.
Love
he
it.
just kind of put his own span. He kept it going. So I
Yeah,
always saw
love
it
it.
as homage. I didn't see
Yeah,
it as
that's
no type
great.
of negative way at all. And every
Man.
time I see him, we always throw it up, and it's
That's
all love.
awesome. That is
That's
the
my
coolest thing, man.
So lesson: don't listen to the internet because it'll steer
Yeah.
you wrong.
Yeah,
Stupid
where are you
internet.
getting your information from? I'm gonna have to
Stupid
talk
Google.
to this guy.
Man,
So, man, it has to be the craziest thing. Like, I was just thinking how nuts it would be for these people to see yourself on a video game for the first time. Like, how weird was that?
I mean, for me, it was super. I don't know if weird is the word. Super cool because
Oh, for
I
sure.
was an avid gamer. Now, if
Okay.
you're not a gamer, it may be weird.
Uh-huh.
But as a gamer during that time, I thought it was like cool, like really,
Yeah.
really cool.
And now they're all like obsessed with like their Madden scores and people getting upset if they
We
didn't
were
get the,
back then as well. We
Yeah.
were.
Okay.
Some feelings
So
were
it was
hurt.
it was a big spot to talk about then.
Oh yeah, you take that bad boy out during training camp, pop it in, and see your rating.
they represent you right?
Laugh at or respect it.
Did they
Uh-huh.
represent you right?
Eventually, I mean,
Eventually, not at first.
my rookie year, it was accurate. It was pretty accurate.
Okay.
But then when I
They didn't
started
put
doing
like
my
Lufkin,
team-
Texas on there on
Yeah.
you or something.
Got
Like,
dumb
wait a
like me.
minute.
Lufkin Panther, idiot.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. So, we're called Cartridge and Quest. And you say you're an avid gamer. Like, what were some of your favorites? Like, what did you grow up with, or like, do you have anything you're still even really good at, or?
I mean, I became really good at Madden, obviously, just knowing the game. Tecmo Bowl was my game also.
There you go.
That's how old I am.
Man, did you play not a video game, but did you, sorry to get off topic, did you
I
play
play what?
the vibrating one that was on the table
Oh,
football?
he's talking about the table one. He froze for some
I
reason.
think my
but
man froze up on me. What was he asking?
He's asking if you ever played like the tabletop vibrating football game.
Oh my.
Do you ever see that? It's like that's pretty old
Like
school.
foosball?
What is it?
Like foosball, but I think it was more like an electric.
No, it was
football.
like a vibrating. It was
We just watch
70s.
you in general.
I don't
I'm
know
gonna
what's
give you
going
my
on with
run. I'm gonna give you
screen.
my video
Okay.
game run. Early
That
on,
figures.
it was Pac-Man, obviously, on Atari. It was Galaga, and then we moved into NBA 2K.
Okay.
I had my Tecmo Bowl days. I had my Madden days. And then this is the video game that changed everything. Obviously, I played Sonic and Super Mario Brothers,
Sure.
all of that stuff. Right? I played
Classics.
Conan. What was the one? I forget what it was. Conan, Tyson's Punch Out, like all the games. I'm telling you, I was a gamer.
Did you
I
beat
played
Tyson?
all the classes. Huh?
Did you ever beat Tyson?
Yeah, you got to hit him in the stomach.
Yeah. when he comes up. Oh no, that's
Yep.
that's bad boy.
That's the trick. I beat Super Mario. I beat Tyson. All of that. I was pissed off when I beat Tyson. I was like, "This is it.
Yeah.
Like, this is it."
Did you
As
have to
hard
have
as
a code to do it? You didn't do it in one sitting. There's no way. You had to have that big long code, right? And you wrote it down and typed it in.
You're a gamer.
Yes.
Anyway, this is the video game that changed everything, made me put my controller down instantly. I've never picked them back up again. It was a Tiger Woods EA golf game.
Really?
I started playing that game, fell in love with the game of golf.
Oh.
Controllers down, clubs up. I haven't
There you
looked
go.
back. That was 18 years ago.
That's incredible. Do you feel like you're a natural athlete with it? Like you just took the golf and it was just solid?
Absolutely not.
I was going to say, whoa, he's the only person ever to say that if he says yes.
Complete opposite. It took me a minimum, I'm going to say, just to be decent, not even good, just decent, 2 years, 2.5. And that was playing 5 days a week. The problem was I went about it wrong. I didn't go get a lesson first. I went cold turkey from the video games, went out there, bought everything stock, and went straight to the golf course and tried to do what I was doing on the video game and realized, nah, that don't work. So I built a bunch of bad habits.
Okay.
And it took 2 years to break those bad habits.
So you got a coach and figured it out?
Once I got a coach, actually started reading golf books, understanding the nuances of the grip and all of that, then I could start working on my mechanics. And once I started working on mechanics, I'm all right now. I'm not too bad now.
Makes sense.
Let's take it back a little bit and talk about those teams you played on. Alex Smith, Priest Holmes, Tony G.
No. Internet told you wrong again.
Oh my
I never
gosh.
played with Alex Smith. I played with Trent Green.
Trent Green.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
That makes sense.
Come on. Come on, Cartridge and Quest. Alex Smith.
It's the first one. Give us a break. It's the first
Alex
one.
Smith, no way. That's before me.
Trent
Alex
Green,
Smith,
he's on TV every day.
I think he got there in like 2015, 2014, Alex Smith. I don't know.
But Priest Holmes and Tony G for sure, right?
For sure. And Trent Green was our quarterback. He made 2 Pro Bowls.
Yeah. How do you stack up against the team that's playing Sunday?
You mean versus Philadelphia or the team that's representing the Chiefs?
The Chiefs team that's playing Sunday.
Here's the thing. Like I said, Trent was a Pro Bowler. He's no Patrick Mahomes. He'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Now, because what Patrick has an arm that's better than Trent, and he has the legs, obviously, that was better than Trent. Trent would beat you here. Not that Patrick won't beat you here too, but that was Trent's game. He could read the defense. He knew the offense back of his hand, so he could just make accurate throws. He was really, really accurate. He's really, really good. Obviously, to make the Pro Bowl in the NFL, you're really good. But come on, man. Patrick Mahomes is, in my opinion, already the GOAT, but to everyone else, he's knocking on GOAT status. So we love Trent, but Trent would even tell you he's not stacking up against that. Now, Priest Holmes, he killing any running back the Chiefs got right now. In this offense, are you kidding me? He'll outdo Hunt. I love Pacheco. Like, absolutely love Pacheco. But Pacheco ain't messing with Priest Holmes. No way.
He was a beast.
Man, Priest was a beast. And you put him in this offense with a Mahomes and Andy Reid calling the plays, craziness. Yeah. And then Tony G and Trav, I got them. They cancel each other out. Both
1B, it's just
that he was a little slow. If I give an edge to anybody, it would be Trav on the yak.
Yeah, but
Trav is really good at the catch, running routes, actual catch, and all of that. I think that even the advantage that Trav has, once he has the ball in his hands, he would look better than TG.
He can't jump though.
No, don't need to.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so being the master that you are at returning, who is your favorite to watch in the league right now, and why is it Turpin?
Turpin.
It's Turpin.
Is it? Is it Turpin?
100% Cavante.
Gotta be, bro.
He's just exciting to watch, man.
He's super exciting. I think just his skill set, and he can beat you in so many ways. He can make moves. He can beat you with his speed. He has unbelievable vision, and then he has what it really takes most to be a good returner, and that's courage. And what I mean by that is he's not afraid to run right into the teeth of the covering team, and that's really where you hit him.
Well, that's a good segue for our next question here.
He nailed it. Like, I don't even have to ask the question. He said it. But the question is, what's the secret? What's the secret to a great return? Is it speed,
courage,
vision,
man.
just courage?
I love that. You need speed. You need vision, all that. But here's the thing.
11 dudes trying to kill you.
Exactly. I've seen a bunch of dudes with speed. That's easy. McCall Hardman has speed. Well, he drives me crazy because he's always trying to go outside. Sometimes you got to just hit that thing right up the middle, then break outside. Or hit it in the middle so many times that they respect you. Now the outside is wide open. So at the end of the day, you can have speed, vision, all of that. But if you don't have courage and hit it, and I'm not talking about tiptoeing, I'm talking hit it and not worry about getting hit.
And then stick that foot in the ground and make a move, right?
Don't look at most of the great returners. They hitting that thing right back into the coverage, right in the heart of it, wherever you are. Then they may break out every now and then. That's because they've gotten the coverage team to respect. Oh, we'll hit it right back at you. Right at you. So that's it. That's it. Courage.
I will say I've always kind of considered myself a fast guy, no matter what sport I'm playing, like baseball, I was the guy stealing constantly because, I just had the free reign to do it. And the craziest thing to me is having, met some of you football guys. I was hanging out recently with Trent Murphy, and dude was with the Commanders and with the Bills. And, we were asking him, he's like, hey, is there any chance I could go out and race against one of your 350-pound linemen or something and win that race? And he's like, no, not a chance. So it's wild how big
football
and athletic
fastest.
It is insane how big these guys can be, but still just be like monsters.
But you got to think, every day I've seen it, obviously growing up playing football my whole life, they're working on their mechanics, efficiency, and running. So you may be fast, but they're going to be so much more efficient. The mechanics is going to be tight. They are trained every day.
Sure.
It doesn't matter how big they are. Like, they've trained more than you. They've trained better than you. So that's the difference.
we covered that you grew up in Houston. So how do you feel growing up in Houston kind of shaped you as a person or an athlete?
So as a person first, it shaped me. Looking back, I realized that it was super diverse. So it allowed me to be open to different cultures,
Sure.
different ethnicities, different ways of thinking, because that's just what Houston is. It's a melting pot. So as a person, it gave me a great grasp of what the world is really is. It's a diverse place. As a player, I mean, you got Louisiana, Florida, Georgia, Mississippi, Texas. Like you grew up in
Opportunity.
those are football like
Opportunities, yeah.
like you grew up in and then a big city like Houston where you got so much talent. But then really, I give really a lot of credit to my years in Lufkin because you've heard this saying, country strong. What about country tough? Oh, them country boys different now than them city boys. I'm
I was going
telling
to say,
you.
what made you separate? How'd you separate? Like, how'd you stand out in such a big city?
Country playing in the country first. So my first when did I move to Houston? So fourth grade, we talking 9. So my first 9 years is in the country. I'm playing against big country fed boys.
Mm-hmm.
We playing on gravel, not grass,
Yeah.
not fancy astroturf. You got cars over here. If you run that route too far that way,
There you
may
go.
run into a damn car. Like just unbelievable craziness as far as playing in the country, right? Toughens you up like real quick.
I like that.
By the time I got to the city, I mean, don't get me wrong, H-Town is no joke either, but country is different than the city, even a big city. Trust me.
Yeah. So being Cartridge and Quest, what is the most interesting quest you've ever been on? Whether it's football related, personal life, something completely different. And, you know, quest is just like an adventure, a journey. Like what's the most interesting quest you've ever been on?
The quest for love.
Oh, dang.
Uh-oh. You're looking for love.
Football was natural. That's easy. I had to learn love. My mom and dad separated when I was 2, so I didn't have that example. So that was hard to me, like trying to figure out how to love correctly. What is love? What does it look like? The quest for love, and then loving your kids, because obviously not having a father also affects you on that.
Mhm.
How do you parent your kid? Love, man. Love your wife, love of your kids, love of yourself.
Man,
It's important.
that's a great answer. I didn't
Love
expect
it.
that. That's wild. Great
That's
job.
the one.
That's it.
So I've obviously done some stuff with you, and you know, we had this Big Brothers Big Sisters dinner, you know, that we've done. So I know you're involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters, things like that. Are there any other charities or anything like that that you're doing that?
So
you
each
wanna talk
year,
about?
man, it's not. I'm not affiliated with just one. Each
Mhm.
year, I pick a big one to affiliate myself with, lend my name, lend my time, lend my resources to. So it's just whatever at that time. Someone will come to me if it feels right, if it sounds, if I can be authentic, and I really have a passion for it, I'll do it. I've done
Sure.
Big Brothers and Sisters because I feel like I've had someone mentor me. It was my high school coach. I've done the Innocent Project, right? That's a big one in KC because I have people that are incarcerated, maybe wrongfully. Won't get into that, but
Yeah.
in the system. So I can relate to that. I just did the Children's Mercy Gala, raise money for them. I have a passion for just kids and really old people too. Soft spot for them, so I try to do anything I can to make their lives easier. And those are just some of the examples. So for me, it's just like when people come to me, it has to fit in my wheelhouse. I have to be sincere about it. I can't just do it just to do it. It has to have like
Gotta mean something, right?
it
Yeah.
means.
All right. So we're gonna try to do this for every guest we have on. It's called the Rocket Round. So it's your favorites as quick as you can name them after I say the word. Just as quick, right? So first one's food.
Pizza,
Movie.
Gladiator, the first one.
Song. Oh, the first glider. Song.
Jay-Z Blue.
Sports memory.
That Rolodex. Let's just say in Lufkin, actually outside of Lufkin, Tyler, where Patrick Mahomes played. First time I ever really gained my confidence. Favorite moment was playing in a church-sanctioned football game.
There you go. Current athlete.
LeBron James.
Past athlete, not playing.
Michael Jordan.
Ooh, got it. I got them green Jordans on right now. Video game.
Tecmo Bowl.
Tecmo. That's it. That's the rocket round. Love it.
Love that, man. All right. Well, we just want to give you an opportunity if there's anything that you're working on currently or anything you want to share, a project, anything that's on your heart.
Right now, man, I'm just fully dedicated. I'm an ambassador with the Chiefs. I have a role with the NFL league office as a Legends community coordinator. So I think the most passionate thing for me is just, still giving back to the game that gave me so much, helping my brothers transition out of football, helping the Chiefs do community and marketing activities, and then being a father, man. Those are probably the three things that keep me busy the most. Is hands-on deck father when I'm home, and the things that take me away from my kids is usually golf, NFL, and the Chiefs.
There you go. So Sunday, obviously the Chiefs are winning. What's the score? What are we looking at?
31-27.
31-27?
31-27.
I like it.
And I think
thank you so much, man.
I think the defense, we're up. Philly's going to need a touchdown.
Yeah.
Our defense is going to come through for Spags. And Spags, we trust, baby.
I like it, man. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Is so good. Sorry. Saquon is so good. It's going to be so hard.
He is.
Saquon won't even have 100 yards rushing.
Whoa, you heard it there it is. You heard it here first, y'all.
You heard it. We won't even have 100. We're gonna make Jalen Hurts beat us. We coming with the blitz, 9-man boxes, beat us if you can in the secondary.
Clip that.
Man, get it.
Cat defense. You got that cat.
Get it, yeah. I love it.
And then we're gonna play zone on the other side, run them blitzes all day, and see what Jalen got. Make Jalen beat you. I better see 8 and 9-man boxes all day Sunday.
Yeah, period. If his knee can hold up.
Exactly.
It won't.
Let's go, Chiefs.
Man, that was awesome. Dante is such a pro, dude. That guy.
You can tell he's done interviews before.
Oh, yeah, he's done them for sure. I haven't.
And that's obvious, too.
That was so cool. Like, such a cool guy.
Yeah, he is. And that's the thing is, like, the way you see him on these interviews and things like that, like, that's the way he is in person. Just a genuine dude, is a good guy, loves to have a good time. Big brunch guy too.
Loves brunch.
I know he mentioned he likes pizza, but he's a big brunch guy. The times that I've cooked for him, he's like, yeah, we're doing brunch.
Love brunch. So, yeah. Well, that's what we have for today. Like that was a great first episode, I think. I mean,
huge first
in my eyes.
I guess.
That was
awesome.
I
mean, it's only gonna get better.
I hope so. We're gonna try to do it every week. Yeah. I mean, if it's just us, maybe it's not as good if Dante's here, but we're gonna try to do it every week. We don't know when it's gonna come out yet, every week, but we're gonna give it a shot, and hopefully you guys like it. What else are we gonna do?
Catch us on our socials. Catch us on the website. We're gonna have giveaways. We're gonna have live gameplay. Maybe not live gameplay, but we will have gameplay. I don't know how that's gonna work out yet, but we are in the works of doing this. Like I said, I'm gonna have this sweet clip of Trav just to kind of show you what he's like. At least playing solos. For whatever reason, we're big Fortnite people. It kind of started with the kids, and then the kids are like, we don't play this anymore.
Yeah, they abandoned us, and now we play together. Yeah. CartridgeandQuest.com is the website. On the socials everywhere. Cartridge and a Quest. We'll have an audio version of the podcast and a video version coming out. So check us out. Let us know what you think. See you later.